I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share together. Oh, KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile. Technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
Ghana fue yedie na bayo yedie na bay Epestin fertilizer booster aya purely organic efrasa simu ene de massas no obo ade ensa no pe na menu akayo se wudro bia nim enti se ode yafu a anya ade aduaba no anase wo a wudi no benya sosoaso bia na chese be ma kwaye aye decoration kane no a ebe fa na tuma pa e de afra na de ma Epestin edan so kra de se enema no wadua na ewuwo na flowers ni aduaba na etiti guodo agya wadwo a se wudi Epestin kanu a ene tese magic no ebe ye prom fe na aso aba bebre ahwadi mu pa eti se no kwiafo ebenya sika ene anigye awo mabra bomu a na utimi se enya sam keto akora Epestin e mammo piafo apanifo monfrɛ ahoman na monje nkyiremu ya ɛkyɛ medie 0552 505723 ana plus 160 922 78043 Epestin fertilizer booster piao mama kwadwuma ayani kapa
making farming sexy again. Epestin, operation feed yourself.
Nkoma ewo ho no oni yen ababa bedi. Any topic for discussion also the lack of self-management, the main cause of marital problems. Lack of self-management, the main cause of marital problems. Yo na ya cause once na ya de aseda kase bema KTA mobile. Almost then keeping technology affordable. KTA mobile, mobile phones are office US Hanum. Na phones no abo adwuma yie so Africa or Ghana. Baby biara bia so Hanum crowd betimi ayusu. Phones is been approved by FDA swat yes said ya approve Samsung no money iPhones no sa same way na KTA mobile and tinacha say KTA mobile ejina ne na so sabre ye best stress so pass one bomodi answer over share video no said ya obi nso betimi betie bi na ono nso atimi aboa no ewo abrabom na wahu ekwan a obefa so a wode be manage niema enti sabre de na chese asidan kuto na ye de ma obi biara sabre wanya emre na wababa kan ho disabre die yensa kan yen kasa ye papa the very reverend Dr. Moses Antwi so title we die
producer makase me nuru ho
okay matida sabre die na chese ye dia snack ese bema ya papa say and then when ya emre no ba be kan ho so adwumadie sronko a wahihye ode Brian Thursday bia ewo Kwamet TV so and I can hit radio so disabre die ya dia snack ese bema ya papa say watimi aba be kan ho and then tida we die ya bema wo akwaba e dia ba one kasa ujumadi so
yo producer medasi bebre the radio so said nenso radio bi kwan maye na yetimi ehia the radio bebre yo etiefo ne hwefo ye the radio bebre say nenso radio nam ne mobrohu ne do so why adom na yetimi ehia na jumadi a yede ebremo ifia da bia enenso yetimi enya kwanja yede ebre emo yesre se radebe yadom na yinyina ne Sorry, producer.
Yo, and then Sabria, yeah, papa, yeah, red. That is KTA Mobile, keeping technology affordable. So phone see a Ghana Nina, a design here, a fingerprint ID, sounds touch ID, screen on a 5.5, a crowd camera front and back 5 megapixel and 13 megapixel. Sounds RAM no a 16 gigabytes. Sounds RAM no a 2 gigabytes. FR2 SIM. Phone yi already open. So at yes yeah. Unlocked. It's baby biarabia ubetimi be use phone yi ebi ewo. Sounds na make sure phone yi sa wo pebia on sa be can be and so ewo Amazon. Sounds na men so wo pebia. Mo send me message out. And also a quiet befast one sabecano and also one sabbat me akam. It is already near the Asadaka here. Yasadaka sales Bama a Sitosh African Fabrics and Shipping Center. Sitosh African Textile and Shipping Center, Omo Patterson. And so open to my etu. Upon what baby at Yakoba, dear, and I'm a sure but Modi answer on Sabaka a Sitosh. Omo address near 72 Washington Street. Thanks, may use this opportunity now. So it's already so BBI a deal or honum the another say, that's like a Siabama, the technical team almost support to our because Sabre the another say BBI will say remote access near you see, and yes, I can Cabet thing at their mind. Yes, I'm our Quaba, Yamawa at the bar.
Major producer and a tear for their Repunia and Pachamon Chame. Na said the mere producer Nimono, a Jumana dosso, and Tiwan Shena 1 to 2 ninjas, so now it be a ya a catch. It's a Mr. Monfanchame. It's a tip for a for say, yet one I share your Facebook, Kwamet TV, no, your mamma topic, you know, na and no producer, but to send sound on a year.
But I
Aha, the year share no a year. We are saying say lack of self-management is the main cause of marital problems. And no na ene ye pese ye discussing. Na achinye bi enim ewo ade a ye kan ho. If you say producer say any tea for say ye musa ye ho because baby I'm a producer me pese starting. Why marriage did he kind? I didn't cry na you worry.
Okay.
Producer, I think say enipa bebre ohwe mu pa aware no you worry to fulfill needs. Na and me pese ye because me kasa one time bi na ye kasa na ye chechim mu say adekrunti ye worry any sane man. Na ohwe ya worry sem bebrebe ni nyina no producer. We have needs. And he say obi eba asetena mu otimi duru baabi na nadwene aye ne say ebia onye complete ana olaki bibi enti onipa bebre a ade e ma omu gina so na ma omu eware no no enti we are talking about needs ebi a physical needs, psychological needs, emotional needs, social needs, financial needs, and even police I can add political needs. Yes. And the enema way enema ebinim gina so a omo ware. Na producer the woman say eno bem if he say obi wo ho a ohu ne ho say onye complete. Olaki bibi. Enti say obi ba na bra bom dia ebeboa no amana ye complete.
Yep.
Na producer baby a aware mu any even relationship ye how kese pa gina no no. Enti people come into marriage with expectations. For example, producer ABA or no, the money ewura aware mu no, your financial needs and the push no, and the ewura aware mu. So ewura aware mu, na se ne financial needs no a man ewura aware mu no. Se ne nsa nka producer or you disappointed.
Yeah.
And he would never be happy in that marriage or that relationship. Say the man who are no emotional needs. Because producer, you say I will say you'll be forced to say menini. It is for this producer, for example, when you cry a man just say, well, warrior, and you need to or satisfy need be because now in our society, there's an impression out there. So if you attain certain age, next won't worry as if say we need to buy. And in order to satisfy the society or the community, and then a man away. It produce who share adrena yedi wura wari mu a challenge you can say It is like make or worry in order to fulfill my completeness because me we pay. But producer, bibi wo ho. Say you share fundamental needs when you know. Producer, ye sure say ye ni ankasa ye ni ntimi nyi ho obi betimi ama ye ni age.
Now,
because producer na akofa ene topic a ye discuss here ba because enipa one kasa inside you. If there's no love, there's no joy, there's no happiness, producer, there's no way you can express love or BBR to be. But producer, and I want to help people to get why we marry.
Okay.
And the American is saying, because producer, why do we even need relation? Why must we marry? Because producer, let me put it this way: my person can say, I need a relationship to express joy and to contribute happily to someone's life. I'm saying, I want to marry, or because already in my cassette there's a need. Yeah. There is a need. There's a fundamental need to be with. And I'm saying, I need to marry, or I need a relationship to express my joy. But it's not just I'm expressing my joy and to contribute happily to someone's life. And so if you look at why you must be in a relationship or marriage, producer, it's not about you. Because you have joy and want to express it. And you want to contribute to somebody's life. And so marriage is about contribution.
Yeah. Okay.
And producer, that is the problem that we are facing now. Because producer, Jesus, sorry, I have to go into the Bible. Or say, love your neighbor as yourself. Producer, love your neighbor as yourself. Producer, say, one casano, if you don't love yourself, if you don't have the joy, the happiness within her, how can you express it? It's a producer. One, what the enemy person a tear for Yadrini Yakuma Basso and say, before obey to me enjoy marriage. No one who say, one, you are going into the marriage to contribute, to make the other person happy. It means that one person within you, there's happiness. And so you want to contribute to somebody's life. You want to express joy. And it has to do with expression of joy and contribution to somebody's life. And the producer, before one person, you have to learn how you can manage yourself. Producer, mama fa bibi nye example. Producer say, me sore anopa na me fa ahwehwe na me hwe ahwehwe ni mu a. Producer ebia ebetuma ba say me dress nye ana ebia ebetuma ba say me tiri ho kra nye. Me breaki mirror no. Me say mirror no. De me ye ne say me ena say wo say me tiri na me nunum say lotion bi na wo say me apply. E ma me fa ma no. Say ne hairstyle no gina mirror mu na nya. On breaking mirror no. Ne hairstyle no gem no hede oye ni ye. Producer, unim say enipa saa na nke wo say your life no anka ye. Say ya do that stage, you know. Now people can control us from outside. But producer, there's a big problem. And the ne ushe ya warrior ye komu bebre no. Producer, we don't know how to manage our minds. Yadwene, into me manage yadwene. Because some of the thoughts are eba and some of the things are you know. Into me I organize your mind to me ye. Because a call a basa and not producer a issue my as a man thinketh said oni padwene no sa no ye day or tear. And sometimes our ebia be hunu bibi e wo partner ho ebia wo musa no but na wadwena your set sa enti abere bia na nipa ontimi organize wo mind ye no na anything goes no. When you're very careful, you will not even look at yourself. You look at the other person. And to say producer, wajina ahwehwemu. Na wajina ahwehwemu no. De na wadwene even say unipa no before be jere wadwene ye wo no. Wunim say saa ne nipa no so ye dey. Odwene ana bia woka. And you don't want to even work on yourself. You think say the other partner no. Producer say yes say our remu. It's not the other partner. Because producer, ya kasa asem we da na ma menka. Producer say me ko speed that no what catch you.
I think sir, I'm up for enjoying it.
Because producer and then bibi pa na me dey better ho because no me dey bibi better ho na me pese tie for. Producer hwe yenim say lion and a tiger and even cobra, snake. Onyawa obekaw. Producer nyentisa.
Sir.
Producer, adentina lion you be pet. Adentina tiger you be pet. No one you know.
What me at table?
Producer, ye challenge no. Ye problem no. Ye ne ankasa no. E was say ye timi manage yo. Producer say me timi manage me hu ye. Now you can't control me from outside. You do certain things. It is encouraging mupanka warimuno. Self-management, inner management, is very, very crucial. Now, because say yentimi manage your honor. Oh, and no producer, we are not being responsible, and we are worrying. Always it's about the other person. Because producer, ya dream no. And what ya dream say me pese me yiri or yet to say me no me nye ready say me adjust ama no afili okay. E do share ya sitting musa na lack of self management is the main cause of marital problems that we are facing today. And the producer, Obi Bianso, ultimately managing who you know. Producer, now look at how people can't even manage their emotions. Let us in and then they go.
There's a fight.
Producer, can you just imagine? It is a saying, self-managed one. I was say we should be in a position to manage our emotions, manage our minds, manage our bodies, manage our energies. Because producer, sometimes we waste our energies. And yema our riemu any kwase ye producer, people are fighting. Because we can't manage. And let me give him say, I am a quabontin will be cattle me say, I am a cocotte say, producer, are we human beings? I'm sorry. Because producer, you went out and somebody told you. You have not even asked your partner, but you are mad. Producer, are you, if you are a human being and you behave like that, are you not a slave?
You are.
If people can, producer, that's a name bebre we don't have control. But said yeah, I don't know affect one casano who inner being no dear producer, you inner world no, you have control. To say, idea ya producer can and idea ya sumasi can or can dear. But the way I'm reacting, I have the control over it. In terms of Donobe Canadian, producer, I don't have control. But the way I will react for that one, I have control. If I get to a stage or a point where what somebody will say, I don't have control, then I am a slave to that person. Because we know, producer, right now, if we are say, Adiabia will be can and I do be a yabian, Majamifa would ye, won't me meditate mame, won't meditate mame. But producer, says yes, and me castle, ne how, air for two. Producer, meditating ma'am.
What did you take? Yeah.
Meditating.
A person what push your remote control. No.
Producer, go back, who you slave and I'm your slave.
We are slave. Their control, no.
We are slave.
Nipa no trigger, no. They are trigger on slave.
Producer, in fact, if you look at it from that perspective, now you're telling producer, I will power. I will power. And Ube say nipa bako. When you nipa be 10 and 20 nkwa, but who knows when you're kwa. Oh, producer, somebody told you something. I didn't nipa catcher or nipa catcher one. Just because you say we'll be in a no kind anything. Because producer, in fact, onyame boy ye. Onyame boy no. Or the bibi shey mu. Your friend said resistance. And the producer said, eto debi. Na woko baby a. Eto debi kra na nka obenya nka abeko restroom. But on say wo ho. Utimi manage wo ho. Na udru baby a at the proper place no a. No wako restroom. You see?
Yep.
Oh. Say, yeba say producer so be ya bofra. Na so da. Na so say ne bed no so a. Oya bofra na onya bofra. Oya bofra. Oya bofra na so ntimi control no. Onim sa ne ma no. But ye o ye panimu a insisa.
Yeah.
Oh sorry. No wako restroom. No wako. No wi awasa ababede. Ababeda. Producer inti ade na de nipa beka. De nipa be ye. Ye ntimi nso ye ho so. Because we are not managing ourselves. We don't know how to manage our emotions. And so anything that somebody will say will affect us. Producer, that's the problem. That's the challenge. But in say and Kesisa, I feel number 2, producer, we don't even know how to manage our energy. Senka yetimi ehunu hawa producer ye be manage ye energy ya. Anka producer entokwa ene niema bebre no because producer hwesa asem a wote ye ana de wadwene kura ye wa umu sa wukunu ya wobu afi enya nwode na wo se no
What the quiet ma bi anka ba ya pa.
producer it's unfortunate. It's producer self-management. And I strongly believe we say we should learn how to manage our time, manage our body. Producer, for example, for my main cabin fatuho, our worry. Say oba na bema. Na producer abia bibi wo ho in the interest of the family, no. I was say, oh yeah. Producer, and also abia ukotena TV ho, and abia ukotena adie bi ho. Adie no producer recently na me mofre bi di nkomo na me catch up say bibi wo YouTube and Facebook credit da ho enya ade to the bi kra eye live te say bi eye live ubetimi ahwe no at any time bia wo pese wo hwe
Yeah.
but enipa kro no otimi eko YouTube eye ade ya record o da ho enti say people we and say in the interest of the family no offer to her or ade no ho saa omfa people no emfa nto baby eda afi by the time o ya we nikunu ana na yire beba no omfa ade no nto ho producer what is going to happen here ebia bema no ana oba no ebu befu there's a need the sense ade no kura besi say you manage your time ye and the names ade no Facebook let me do the first thing first so in marriage you know because a producer we can't manage ourselves you know we are not doing the first thing first anything goes and the producer any bia won't me manage your mind won't me manage your emotions won't me manage your body won't me manage your time won't me manage your energy won't me manage your strength you know producer you never enjoy your marriage. That's a problem. And the producer I can say we are bad management of ourselves. That's the issue.
Yeah.
And producer, eto de bia, eye wa kwadwo. Eto de bia producer, eye wa nkasa. Oh, enti etiefo ene ahwefo. Ma bie ade ene mu bebre. Na me pese ye to ye bo na ye fa no nkakra. Enti producer say me nipa na ma ba wiase. Na me wiase amaba no. Me hunu ne ho say me producer me ba beboa me a me ba beboa wo no e wo se me gina yie anani kwa se me gina yie
Esa wo gina yie.
yes it's producer can you just imagine say BBC a rescue team or mobile they have been trained to do that it's producer me kwa worry mu a I'm going to express joy I'm going to contribute into that person's life into me no I must be in a position I know how to control myself. And so if I don't know how to control myself and I'm coming into the marriage, producer, you see the chaos. It will create chaos. And so we need to learn how to control our emotions. And so se me kunu ka bibi ana me yiri nebe ka bibi. Oh, na the moment and ebe jami ebufua. Na just say me ankasa no my inner being no. Me as a person no me to me organize me who ye inner management no that is more problem because producer my main baby nobody want to be managed adia ba ko a aware for ya dwene maso no Nobody wants to be managed because obia who knows ordinary. Into why do you think you want to manage me? Now our real so a bit of the commissaire may manage me kunu, may manage me yere, but you would have said no human being want to be managed. And a big issue, producer, yeah, dream so. It's like, oh, I was saying manage you. Oh, producer, a tuning, wouldn't do baby idea. Idea be a way be a me person me hunu. Producer, I want to understand everything. In marriage, producer, normally when you do that, a intuitional, not say because you want to control in any manner. Producer, you must say think no, anka ye genuine aye sincere pa producer. Anka ni many be wo ha, anka yen kase ye kunu na aye, yen kase ye na aye. Because nipa say people can remote control you from outside. Later thing, then off you go. Then something is not right, something is wrong. At here for a program, I have to say the Awarini and a Sabre was so good. OTA. Nyamisha Bebre. Producer Eric Sabia, Yabema, a chief for ne Afrefoa, Etmiabaso, Aquaba, na Yatwaso, na Afeya Tuyabo, Mama General overview about the whole scene. Na Yanshan Sabia, Yetumi, and Yanumbia, or more Abaso, na Yebetumi, Ama Wong Aquaba, and I can take it from there.
Pacho, where the Sabri, not just say, you didn't check a see Emma, Ubi Biara, Sabri, when you're Emrena, Wababa kind of home. You didn't check a see your mammy, Jane Mensa, Tina Asante, Royal Black Jesus, Sansuna Koma, Nanayao, a comma, a year, Beatrice Smith, Ken Kwame Mac, Jeff T, Georgia Opoku, Mamia Kenipa Ameao, Margaret Akwe, na Sabre so a comma a Estalamte, Lucia Opoku, and Buahine Hana, Onhima Akia Penaman, Juliana Ekufu, Nanaya Darko, and Ne Obibiara Okamo. Na Sabre, I think, sir, Reverend Emrana Casano in Kofo a church messages kakra.
Okay.
Enya Bema Nanayao, justice. I 100% agree to the fact that expectation go in hand with disappointment. Okay, Yenya Beatrice Smith, you can only contribute to someone's happiness only when you are happy with yourself, within yourself. And then you will see assumptions mostly leads to chores. Beatrice Smith, I say you speak wisdom, Papa. Lucia, I'm watching. Nanaya was saying, na so yes say association for Hannah Buahi also say I'm enjoying today's topic. And Yamame Margaret Ejari and so Eka Yahu Yeniabema DJ Zulu and so Eka Ababeka Yahu. Sabri Chum say Emerge Mediano Ekoswa Ubetimi Afre a year 973 Mapini number 973 6524194 973 6524194. Reverend Niamaya Ubu boss will be, I think, sir, Mesha. If you cranny a year to send topic, in terms of insecurity. And now, because Niamani be on say, Nipano, insecure that it's women that controlling, or person who Nipani movement, and a Sanya Maniamano, and I think, sir, problem no. Our kind of me sure not just a see insecurity, a BC insecurity. So now, Reverend Yaman soon said, Esa sa wari yen kyerɛ yɛn yi. Ya maame no ne ya papa no nkyerɛ yɛn yi. Ye wura wari mu a ayɛ te sɛ try and error. Try lucky. Say a balu kɛseɛ na abenya wo. Sɛ balu ketewa na abenya wo. Nti obi wɔ hɔ ma na ne tia kwankɔ yɛ yie. Na ne balu ne so. Nti na ne problems ne so. Obi wɔ hɔ na ne tia yie na ne balu sa. Nti the problems no so esa. Nti I think say a be a topic no ebie nneɛma ni de ama yɛn na yɛsua nneɛma bebree nso de afim. Enti ahanom na me besi wetumi ato aso de ama yɛn.
Okay, producer. Who is a na make say nipa no ye abofra. Ghana no yɛbɛka sɛ ɔdwonso kɛtɛ so.
Sir.
Oh, but producer, sɛ wonyini na ɔdwonso kɛtɛ so a ɛyɛ normal.
Ɛnyɛ normal.
Self control ni bi America no. Enti nipa producer we grow. Producer ewiase ɛdeɛ bɛn na yɛ manage. Producer who sika kra wo manage. Anameboa. Companies, institutions, countries, you know, ye manage. Ye to ye bo and manage. Producer, adenti na ye dear, yen pese, ye be manage ye. Producer, me pese me ka bibi. Say, ye manage ye emotions, ye manage ye strength, ye manage ye energy, ye manage ye mind, ye manage ye time. Now you manage your body. We are managing these things by accident. Am I right, producer? I'm trying to come up with logic. So you make a conscious effort to manage these things. We are managing them by accident. And when you manage situations by accident, you live by an accident. Producer, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ya manu hunu any ye brebe wo wiase ya wankanka ya wari mu no efri sa ne ma we nyina enti me akasa minim se the way I may react, the way I may kasa me akasa the way I me manage my body no enye producer. Why don't I take my time and learn how to manage my emotions, learn how to manage my mind, learn how to manage my strength, so that I will know what I'm supposed to do at the right time, in the right way, in the right spirit. Oh, the way sometimes we react to situations because we manage these things by accident. We manage situations by accident, not intent. That's the whole problem. It is a worry for or more worry, producers or more worry. Now, from day one, Ben may Nikokunye. Producer, is it going to be a time one? I feel Ben may Nikoko Beye, and that's one of the Nikokunye forever.
Reverend, Sani Amano, Edu Baby, I am a flow say, a bit more honor, some mentality, no mindset, no my build you. Or the Asheni dream. Upon your account was Messi and the Kukunya and the Kukunyentino. Baby, and maybe I would Yakoba. Mimi for say, once you are able to know, say, Kukunya, you've identified a problem and you so to provide a solution to it.
Producer, that's the whole problem. And so, do you know the yeah. Anytime I say producer, say my share ahwehwem. Na ahwehwe na mehwe mu no. Me hu say, bibi enye wo mani ase ha. Enye ahwehwe ne na me say no.
Dabi.
Me na mehwe na me ye den. Me yifiri ho. But aware mu no, yenye saa wo. Me ni me kunu, me ni me yire betena ye no a. Me hu say niema bi koso apie na ade we die. Oh, producer. Enye me yire no ana me kunu no eno so ye me enemy o. Me And I was a me, I don't destroy the mirror. Now, ye no, ye ya worry muno, ye best say African. Ye ya what ya worry, ye best say African. One cassa, what dreaming? I didn't know. And the what dreaming here was said ye be a bear may fear you my buy, and I said, for bear fear you may buy ye, the old ye dear, a beer, a dan or cradia be a mekoye ye, and a be a what you, and the one to me yaku could drone country me, and no dear buffo, a bit to me bassa, and yet no cry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a producer. Our real mono, a mema, any a ma. Yes, accepting your shortcomings. Near wunu how you be manage mismanagement of ourselves is the issue now. Mismanagement because producer no kreni obie ni ho was asase wan so a nanso bi eni ni ho but the way we manage nanso no ene ne boa ma nipa yetimi tena. It is our real or bad decide one managing emotions, one managing the body, or managing the mind. Put this and the baby cry, Hamikasano, producer a you know. As a man thinker, said you need no, sanote. Oh, it's one prayer, producer, a dream, a bit to me, a dream near maybe ama who's a nina in the ancient ways or Yananono, or must say, assembly day, Asia. Enti dia wodwene ye no dia okohunu ye no ene ne kokohia no wo ahwe beka sa ye no a but bit me ba say producer enye no akora because where you are coming from enti producer ko basa na wadwene mu no bibi di kan wo wadwene mu dada enti when you bo ade no so kra no you not even take your time and look at it dia wadwene mu na no enti producer ene me say ya adwene no ye ntimi manage no enti producer emubusa ekekasa ewososa but say yet me manage your mind in ya and if we decide to producer enye niema bia o ene wo say ye makwan ma na be wura ya adwene e the producer eto de bi kra na obi wo ho kra na onim say ne kasa wo no wo kan producer de bi obefro bia de obeka bia no eye negative producer there's nothing that many nipa na ya ka o. And sometimes we are not genuine because we are not managing ourselves well. But producer, if I know, say, and I have to manage myself. In that way, I have to be frank with you. And I'll tell you, producer, I'm sorry. Mami, we won't come on and I will buy me fear her. Said the second. Yes, but yes, sir, because we are not managing. It was a sudden a cost to be true, baby. No, and producer share any part you can't send me a good do baby, and you're no cry to me, no crow. And you're no crack, no, and I'm saying, ya can't, once and go do baby, no, nothing, I no correct. And so, you're no correct. And you was a man for shall see acting based on your matty. It is a worry for no, the year can say, producer no credit. And they casafa stress. Me crew mammy stress. Me yen mammy stress. Me juma mammy stress. Producer, it's never true. I am mismanagement. Where Juma cannot give you stress, you producer. I don't see. Yeah. Who couldn't enter me mouse stress? Or yet enter me mouse stress. I am mismanagement. Producer, obit me tenacity. Was me discipline me home. May yet died and I may yet say, producer, and I'm a boy. And you may be a produce and get do, but any panel sin green pretty say, I want to do this and any panel to me and I won't me yet.
But to me, I think that and one can you're not disciplined. You're not disciplined. Discipline, you're one of them near my things and also affect you're not disciplined.
Producer, the whole thing, mismanagement. We are not managing ourselves well. And our metimono and stress do a juma stress, a juma piano stress. Producer in America, how would you yes stress? A mismanagement of ourselves. Mismanagement. Ye manage ye hu ye. Producer, minim say mekɔ adwuma anopa 5. I was say me timi managing me home, me time, managing my mind, me managing my body ye. What the mekan? Na se rest na minya. Obi afro producer. Enkoma wo ni wudi. Wa mi se nkomo yi emfa nko baby a. Echina no pa 5 ubekɔ adwuma. And I want my whole crime. And what do you for so? Because you find it difficult to say no. Because because we don't manage ourselves well, we find it difficult to say no. And I can't do an answer there. I will find it difficult to say no because I'm not managing myself well. And the producer, that's the whole thing. And this happening, who transfer? Uncle, and no answer me, Pacho. Antwi Pacho, a Pacho. A Chinamaqua Juma 5. But maybe a time was no. My sister, many of my situation to me, they say, Ya Guinea, yes, produce, ye be a no catcher, no Sahanoa, ye be offended. And ye be man, I don't know. I know produce, I know, pleasing people, no mismanagement. Because sometimes some of the things that you can't do, you are forced to do. You know, say this thing is no. The answer is no. But because mismanagement of ourselves, me akaya no atum. Yes, so I deep down, no, yewu. I deal with ye. I wish say I can tell this person, say, it's a producer. That's the whole thing. It is mismanagement. And no, a jubon's a producer. Yen to me manage your honor. Only part that's a new be a win to me manage you honor. Affected people around you. A lot of people are affected by your self-mismanagement. A jubon's a producer, and to the beer, Obi can be. Producers and can you be a one manager who ya and can you before crowd? Nanso, dear Nipacronica, yana, and before no, because I want to be manager who abeye chaos, abeye bufuo, abeye ntokwa kesiye din. Producer Kenya ntoka. Because they do baby na oko awari mu na producer utie awari sem ni bia na utrasia busam say injadie we pa nje osan kede ntokwa ba. The producer, that's the problem. Meaning say e be a comment about and I ento aso.
Oh, comment about. Yeah, the check is Yabama, Albert Nunu, Vivian A, and Sam Matilda Coleman. Sansona, a comma, Barbara B, Fat, Jesse, and Gaia Wilson, Ohima Ekia Pinaman. Okay, messages Kakra Abba Wahalum, Yama May Coleman, or say, some men and women are difficult to be changed. No, some of us don't know how to manage or control their anger. Okay. Was saying, that's right, Papa. But some of us don't know how to control our anger. Thank you, Papa. On point, Vivian. No. Rebecca, and when we are enjoying our salaries, we forget about workplace stress. I say self and time management. And I am maybe I'll say tell us hours on the phone on unimportant issues. And someone who ain't here. And in Chaka Sema, Helena Mensa Bonsu and Sumini about Penny Bacope. It has to be said and you may when you're not a kind home. About us, I bring your beer phone lines, no, your beer phone lines, no, number 973 652 4194 973 652 4194. Maybe there will be a ubetimi afre ufre WhatsApp yebefa ufre direct so yebefa. Billy Hill
Okay.
and so at me about the kind of home tonight is like I say mano. Now
Your producer and sorry,
okay.
producer Metie.
Don't patch out yanko.
Okay. Eti the yesre etiefo any ahwefo ne say. Sai wiase we mo producer ma me ba ko kan bi na kan be say me pick it from her. Was to be ebinum or say ebinum a omunim say omusi change.
I'll say some men and women are difficult to be changed.
But producer made us say producer difficult to be changed, you know. When you talk about change, it starting from inside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, producer, there's a notion out there. Me know. I want you to behave in a certain way. So I am doing everything possible to change you. Producer is wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And so no, if you will come from that point of view. So for me, on that my on producer. We can say obi no a opes be manage no.
Mm-hmm.
Obi no opes be manage no.
Mm-hmm.
And in marriage, you know, there's something producer. Then one can say producer. And I lie on your but a then lie your team will be pet. And if no manage no and ultimate training no and I yes is here.
Sir.
Would you mistake? Edu baby cry and say lions no and no wild animals or my kumo.
Sir.
Recently, I Kubia was it tiger na one ni owner no edda pool mu no mu swimming. Can you just imagine?
Mm-hmm.
It's a producer, the happen is a one pona in terms of intelligence and in terms of adiano and no nipa diano. A nipa doesn't need to me for a boy and managino. Producer, one, a nipa no ankasano or make sure say or you are managing your home. Now was see BB producer last week making insurance for marriage is marriage education.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And producer, we don't want to educate ourselves.
Yeah.
And yet day and will be your money driver over America. Precope. Now when your lances, there be
Mm-hmm.
you go through. Oh, producer, and no for foundation we want to fulfill a certain needs. And to make worry. Me no and producer baby I didn't free no. Obi wo ho a eye shortcoming. Wo ye kwadwofo producer yentie you. Enti no okwa worry so that the partner no be ye niema bi ama no. Enti so oba worry ni mu na partner no enso enye saa niema ne ma no a. Ohunu se partner no enye partner papa for him obekuma kasa anahe no yenye compatible is as a producer one kasa wahwe ahwehwem na ade na enye no obesiesie ohu kama no now you are fighting the mirror, you are breaking and destroying the mirror. Producer, that's the challenge.
Adjust and adapt.
Producer, that's the whole thing. Oh, ade ba ko a mehu ye ne mmerem say awarie mu no obia pese ono de oye papa the other partner no na enye papa.
Yep.
Oh, this is not my image. This is not my image. Producer, you stand in front of the mirror and you look at your face, you look at places and also, oh, this is not my image. And you are fighting that image in the mirror. It's a producer. The whole thing is it has to do with self-management. If we learn how to manage ourselves, and I'm talking about our mind, producer, the time has come for us to learn how to manage. Because producer, adwene no, yehwe niema adwene. Yehwe ote ha. As producer, baby, a wadwene betimi a travel akoduru. It is a yadwene no kra no, yan control adwene no, yan manage adwene no. And you need certain things. Now we allow anything to happen. Producer, what is happening to our mind? And the adwene mu no, yenye clear. And you say when you be kasa de bia, e bi kura na producer, baby a wo hwe no. Enye hokra no no so hwe because wa manage adwene ni ye. Enti adwene ni number bia, de wo ka no kura no. Enye hokra na ade na mu, but ono afa ne sesa. Ono afa ne sesa. Producer 2, emotions. Obi any wa woni atinka wo. Producer, eno na wa nu se mekoye nananom. Ye nananom say emoja koko ewo yenum. Enso yenye den entesu koko. Only look at some of the wisdom maybe a year can. And to produce we should learn how to manage our mind in marriage. Learn how to manage it in any relationship. Organize. Don't allow anything to enter in your mind. Because producer, institutions and companies, so more managing near man. Producer, and they to school. We are learning about management of business, management of so and so. Producer, I want to say that the time has come for us to learn the science of inner management or self-management. It should be a thing. Also, you see, the way we react to situations, our attitudes. And to the American producer, we should learn how to manage our minds, learn how to manage our emotions, learn how to manage our energy and strength. Because entokwane bi wo ho, any abufuni bi wo ho, any producer, any many bi wo ho, a waste of time.
Yeah.
Oh, producer, for example, ubufu we yere, and ubufu ukuna minfi no. It won't translate. You have producer, Debia Meka. Your truth, my truth, the truth. Which is the truth? Your truth, my truth, the truth. Which is the truth? The truth is there. But where you are coming from, and because we have decided not to sit down and reason together, because it means that we are not managing ourselves well. And producer, you can't give what you don't have. Producer, and if you are a human being and you don't know how to lead yourself, you can't lead anybody on this earth. Producer, is like the church. If you're a pastor and you don't learn how to lead yourself, you can't lead any church. In marriage, the same thing. And so if you want to change your husband, if you want to change your partner, your spouse, or whatever, learn how to lead yourself first. Because if you don't know how to lead yourself, you can't lead anybody. Producer, you are lazy. The laziness, oh my goodness. To lead your children,
Reverend,
to be hardworking, industrious people. Yeah, producer.
Okay, but ababak enti you with me.
Producer, na odiye na mi hunu ne sao.
Sa oh. And now Emma. Now a breaky break.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Because and answer o picture no so O picture image ni sa na say fedi kakra.
Yeah, mahu. Okay.
Enti producer the year can the etie for the for the year can say ukunu betimi aye obibi ana wo yiri betimi aye obibi producer ye nipa die ukunu betimi afom wo yiri betimi afom nanso enem se wo ye obi a unim management nti the ukunu no beye no kra na wafom na eba no producer you manage the situation in such a way say enye chaos. Because producer here for the day there will be a day one ever misbehave. Let me put it that way. But because of who you know how to manage yourself, so a pop up in that way now, you can manage the situation. And the lack of self-management is the main cause. Because producer, you find say what is a wukunu or yere wakofa will be. Producer, woman be, and maybe I hear dear mekai. Woman be can say beach them in a producer. It was funny. Or see, Nukunu Echo Fire will be or conchain. Now, Penukunu ni pa. Oh, and a cobassa. And the nipper one chain now, oh, dear Jano, with Jano. Bema, what could you say, dear? And in your manima, dear, say, dear. And was see mammy be friend. And no catch any say. Me pacho. Usu kunu any or baby akoda, me boy. Was it I? And no business and pacho. Or buy, ne bema no, wahun. Was I? And that's who was I? Was it ye? Baby anywhere, ajo. Kofa, koho home, never wadi. Now, lady no, mamma catch me say, Sassam na mamma catch no. Or cotton sim no drinking home. Was it yes? And no one. Me ho home, na ma famadi. Oh, worry, only what then the crew does okay, come. Oh, because producer, to the be a son to qua giddy at the end of the producer. Where the end of film? And you near kind of producer say, you knew how you been managing yourself. We will create room for mistakes and we will create room for change. Because every plan a be producer say, oh, plan here, you go back to the drawing board. We are managing the company, and so we are producing this. How is the market now? How is the business going? Who are our customers? Send an MSC. But this is how we talk about management. And now we are talking about business management. We are talking a whole lot. Producer, why don't we learn how we will manage ourselves? So inner management, self-management is very, very crucial for us. A producer say there's some misunderstanding between you and your partner. Na say or partner no nim said we managing one. Producer unim say bear man cry yam from so. And that's all banner yam from so. Na say asem free na no buy nya. And I'm so what me manage yourself nti. Na external things be anywhere it me affect you. The what kind of crowd producer and affect you sound. Now, so we will be a want me manage you producer. Anything that your spouse or your partner will do, producer, it will affect you. There are people in the marriage, producer, and yes, and you couldn't and yes, the problem has to do with self-management. Anything be a busy our remove in the panier head. Unim producer remu for emotional needs.
Yeah.
And to acquire really mono now the relatives are setting in. Man also, and I will say this: we marry personality, but we live with a character. And you say, oh, Who's a producer to way now who ne tie and he said, oh, yeah, Bema would just yeah. I like this personality. In fact, we'll come baby cry no bar when you're Beman when you're for say no do a cheer. Oh, producer, that's the whole thing. But me ni producer cocotina. A fain ni su and ni su buying and manifesting. Oh, and in marriage, sorry.
Yeah, producer where the ni suba na manifesto botto.
Producer, and yes, not in the negative sense. Oh, I'm saying that we marry personality, but we live with character. Oh, Papa, you never can say no. Far keko. Nanso me ne tena ye no. Oye bema pa. Oh, the producer character a bit my positive, a bit my negative. Oh, but me producer the back up. There be my second boss. My many born in same manner. It producer the air can say in marriage or in a relationship. Yen nyinaa no ehunu how a yebetumi manage your home. Producer, we are human beings.
So
And yet dinner one day ukunu betumi afom. We betumi afom. Na enam say yen hunu how you manage your home ntino. Producer, what him say? Anka niema ni bi wo ho a yesua self management. That inner management nke ya ade a anka niema ni bi wo ho a anka ye de be ye concept asiro. That enam say yentumi manage your adwene. And I'm saying to me, manage ye nipa, ye honintino, and ye money be wa, and ye money be wa. A bar, and can you say a hetty? But and I'm saying we don't know how to manage ourselves until ourselves anything be a hetty. And a bemano or taking me our anymore, our any stressful do, and I mean who peace producer. Say nipanet and I say no one says sin one. Obehu say and yet the other partner no. And your mirror no I reflecting and your nipa no ankasa. But that's a problem, that's a challenge. It producer baby I'm a person move copy near and say producer sometimes when the warrior producer ukunu wo ho ukunu abusuafo wo ho one kasa wo ho uniped into the producer make us say you are going into the marriage to contribute, to express joy and contribute, to make the other person happy. But producer, because of needs, fundamental needs, a pushy emi worry muno, and my expectations. And producer, let me be frank with our viewers. Nobody can meet your expectations, even not God. Producer, we have to be realistic. Expectations and nipa work. Even God Himself cannot meet your expectations. Because producer what you want him say sadie we yema wo, but onyame tiri no onim say nyama but wo pe. Producer idea na besi. At the end of the day no, why meet your expectation.
Yep.
That's the whole thing. When we go into marriages with high expectation, and I'm disappointed because because when you say when you're so above, and he or she was not expecting certain things, and if we want to say bam, I'm disappointed. Let me name so obey sad way and then name into producer. Even God Himself cannot meet our expectations. Because producer, me so no imagine me how say me see hunu niema. Into producer, we expect certain things but from my perspective, if I give it to we give someone man, if they are not going to help you, I'm not going to give it to you. Therefore, be disappointed because I'm not meeting your expectations. And producer, any paye you know year corner. Your expectations, producer increase you. Increase it. And my from every stage be a producer, you move Kobiano. We have new expectations. And then the producer say, do baby a bit more contour. Producer, what they actually say they call when they are in relationship and they are preparing themselves. Producer, what him say? About 90%. The day Omube decide to say, now ye worry. And yen starting and you know, what him talk is producer. 90% research issue when they are in the relationship marriage be a memono producer. Oh my goodness. And when tina be kaya Ghana no near can say me o can say empenatwe de chen dey aware. Because producer I wanted the expectation be any whole. I must do everything to win you. It's not I'm expecting you to no. One frame could producer me from.
Application time, you know. Application or process application.
Producer, mean on the frame, Daddy. I am calling you. It's in a case and prayer at the child because on the expectations be anymore. I am even trying to do everything to win you.
Impress.
Producer. It's research 90%. The moment I'm over switching from that stage, you know, so I feel the worry, you're planning for your warrior, you're your date. I will say this producer, a whole pan and your PP. Baby, it was 90%. A year chaos. I asked him, it's a producer. No person, and no bet me, it me so who worry more. In fact, that agreeing with me say, producer, I'm expecting, meaning say, because producer, you can enter into marriage through the door of your emotional needs, or your physical needs, or your financial needs. But who bet me a common career, no one who say, hey, and internet and penny for say, and ya dear training in and the Jessica dear coco. Producer, young say, hey, yenya a for commenting in your money maybe then the last session no about so
yo sabre de ya gusua ya try say a for mobile frɛ you be here nipa besa mienu na nka o ma frɛ if you say mo fra ebebo bebre question or contribution bia na kyerɛ wo de aba sabre I think say the best here every a year Yeniaba Beatrice Smith Honum. I say, you can't really change no one unless they decide to. Yeah, Mama Rebecca and Josie. Sometimes the timing and the approach used prevents change of behavior in our marriages. Sounds biom Yeniaba Vivian was and I know I was a producer one. Yamame Margaret, so as Yeniaba Beatrice, I say, don't wait for him or her to change. You be the change. Yamame Doran Yamson, I say, oh yes. Vivian, there was Yeniaba Hannah, I say, human needs are numerous, so we need to help one another in a relationship. Rebecca Antwi or say, if your spouse is frustrated with you, listen up and ask forgiveness, even if you are not 100% to be blamed, for peace to prevail. And okay, so I'll be saying, check and say, your papa Martin Samuel. So when you're embrace na oba kind of home inti I just say now that asami aye mami atro yi say unsa or say when mami san can you if your spouse is frustrated with you, listen up and ask forgiveness, even if you are not 100% to be blamed for the peace, or for peace to prevail.
Okay.
Eh,
Emunye clear mami. But say sorry.
Okay, naka media na make can say who say you will be more honmo a. Ono a waye bone no. Ono de person be power cho. Enti bia na quiet to say e bia wona. O person bring peace inti. Na time bia wona o patrol any san man. E ba san na nipa no abuse.
Producer, let me tell you something. Say, if we will learn how to manage ourselves to cry, my partner cannot even hurt me in marriage.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing. Because enemy can do obeka and I do obey. I will not see that thing as a hurt because producer, and then I make us say how people will behave outside, you don't have control. But how that thing will affect you for that one there is you.
Mm-hmm.
Producer, so be say our real young fans are good baby. And I mean, no be a share will be producer, share what or the sebe, ebia, we are boy. Producer, must this thing affect you? We are boy. Producer, in fact, somebody may be affected, I am mismanagement of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I am a human being. And ebia, and what cross misunderstanding, and we are born. I was say I didn't know kind affect you. Because producer, we don't know how to manage yourself. And the producer, the moment any part of that cast a pen affect you, we are the slave. Therefore, we are boy because of control. Producer, our remote talk producer. Because say we are having problem with our inner management. And anything that you can say, frustrate me, and I'm here frustrating me, and I'm looking at me, and I'm here hammy, and I weigh hammy. Producer, say there will be here outside. It may affect you inside. There's something wrong with your self-management.
It's Reverend, not just when you are in a marriage, you should keep that mind. I don't care mind.
Producer, and yet I don't care. But the issue has to do with how you react.
Mm-hmm.
Because producer, I didn't me person any. Me person will be a misleave.
Mm-hmm.
Producer, so right now, obi can be true. Nani pa chronicle. A bit to me say kohwe, enipa ne difufu ana wadi banku bi ame da ho relax. Now with the atene nipa chronic catch no, e catch no, tormenting. And do cook at us. Are you not a slave?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because it's all needed to emotions and feelings and sentiment.
Yeah.
And to producer, the way self-management, it will help you how you react to external things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying, in terms of external things, producer, you don't have control. People will misbehave, people will insult, people will say all sorts of things. But as to what the nipana can, and the nipana may man affecting me, that inner world, producer, you were two words, if you are outside and my inner world. Me inner world, producer. I will not allow anybody to control my inner world. I am in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm learning how to manage myself and lead myself in such a way, say, me, my external world,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have control about some of the things that will happen. But my inner world, I have control. I would never make anybody, me, my will be a slave. And me person our real producer. If we will learn how we can control our emotions, how we can control our mind, how we can control our energy, how we can control our feelings, that producer. Because producer, enemy can say, for example, producer, if we are sick, so if you know how to control and manage yourself, you will never blame anybody. Because producer, why are you managing things? You know, said those things are not bad, but you have put mechanism in place. And so planning, no, producer, that's the whole thing. Planning, no, and let's say unforeseen things and pop it up. But what planning so that in case of suddenly be popping up, then producer, you know how to face and manage it. And all that I'm saying is, we should learn how to control ourselves. Sorry.
Hold on. Reverend Patrick, yes, sir. I can't obey whilst I may try to say, connected on. Wait me at once, me connected pet.
Okay. It's a producer. Dear, yeah, man, you said Tembia will contribute to the Biba Bibre in order for us to get something to discuss and talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Patrick, what's your gun? Patrick, what's your gun? Okay. Reverend Patrick, what's your gun?
Debbie.
Man, Patrick, ubet me Asha Siakasa.
Pastor Boko, the Yamin Strong program.
Amen.
Why you
Amen.
na Kakram doesn't about the commentating here. Now, a pen of degree, yes, when it says the only party. That's a Debbie, I say, only or yet, yeah, would they have to say so, yes. If you know how we and so mobile, the 10 piano or pet, it's here. It's really when they say, they're saying sorry. Sometimes they bring the person back to the sense of it. Because that guy be chronically account, do the ones nothing redeem who say, I then I make a baby outside, maybe and I make at sport. If by so doing, the person will come to his or her senses to learn something. You say a new to me up one and our real. Because you say, would they be our like one after you want peace to prevail. You know, the more all who are working in for quite a page for that day and after that time, you can't a book caution on my history. Why you say, oh, I'm very sorry. I won't do that again. Or your head boy, but again, that was an Africa. Or by you know, I then I did be a blame may run and blame me. The will of those who react and answer will go in your mind. Now, getting the sister, I'm a assembly about.
Patrick, yeah, mammy, where the air does be brave. With the yeah, you may, mammy, and a friend. Yeah, mammy, Rebecca, Antwi, and a friend. Yeah, that's be brave, man. Ready in shout.
Producer, dear, yeah, then I say, and you said that we are already so many things for us to get topics to discuss. But producer, Bibi Kakra womb, you're from this. So one worry, what they're making. Now, at any point in time, you say, you are saying, you want to the other partner, no, who say the one you know, you're right. But for the sake of peace.
Hello, Reverend Patrick, yeah, another.
I really know for the baby boy.
But I won't want you now for free. Okay. Reverend Patrick, Tenega.
Uncle Sokaka.
Patrick Casani.
Okay. Daddy, now there are some your mommy crying and not because they can't go back. And it's very hard for them to say sorry, even though they know very well, say, oh you're wrong. I'll give you an example. Some time ago, now you go African market, we could try guy be back at home now or say, now I have more tone turkey what I say. Now lady this year, you don't take no so me dem nim some more tone turkey na then me ko yi and now mo fridge mo me say a goat meat. Me ko fie me yi say a turkey me say man turkey. And just a year buafu. Into about the finding out to say, is he right or is he wrong? Into a buyer lady because oh yeah, it's not taking that means he didn't look, but we either on you say we the right thing. I feel my money I feel I'm not he knows very well he's wrong. But if there's something that's okay, me come up or can or come on the day that means he's not even going to apologize. Or corner or no way. But he knows very well, say, oh, you're wrong. We need the wrong thing.
And the producer, would you mean by a any panel lack self-management? Because if you are managing things not at a point in time, no, who's a deal with Ankoya, cover because you don't want that thing to happen again. A design person, producer, one lack of self-management. Ultimately, manage ne inner self no eye. Because what is happening here? Because what is happening here? That's the problem. The problem is I didn't know anything no back catch you so oh say you na a mistake, maybe a mistake in you from me. So we will be a who know how to manage yourself. Producer, that shouldn't be a difficult thing. Anybody, producer, anybody be or find it difficult to say I am sorry, no. We need how to self-management.
Or problem.
Yes. If you know self-management, it shouldn't be a difficult thing for you to do. And to link to the my so by send America to be raise certain things for us to get But producer, from say in marriage, it is even wrong when there's an issue between the husband and the wife. Don't just say I'm sorry. It's not about apology. The issue has to do with what has happened. Can we talk? Can we discuss about it? And so in marriage, if always the one partner is saying, I'm sorry, because when in marriage, if one partner is demanding apology, something is wrong. And there are people they think when they say I am sorry, everything is okay. No, it's not true. Because there's a rare problem, there's a rare challenge. In the case I am trying to say, I made it by for us to get something to discuss about it, from say the other partner, no, always, if there's an issue, now the other partner, I just say, I was say Bemano, sorry, Obano, and now Bemano, Ehunu Yansan say, Tebia, Obanaka, I'm sorry, no. You have to come out to know something is wrong. It means they are not dealing with the rare issue. Because producer, it's not about for the sake of peace, it's about lesson. So that we will not repeat mistakes. And if there's an issue, don't just say, I am sorry, and it will cover everything. Talking about the issue and coming out is the best thing. Because a producer, do you know what is happening? Maybe the other partner may think, say, me can't sorry, no, everything is okay. But a bit member say, Bibi and Sovoye. And I remember the last time I said this. In marriage, there's nothing like this little thing. Little forces, and they say, very hard, almost say garden, And so in marriage, at the end of the day, say, and to say for the sake of peace, and to make the obadi be for the sake of peace, menkasa, and yashe, would you make na yatana for the president? The moment as I had the producer, the other partner is not helping the marriage. The other partner is not helping the marriage. I will suggest say a kobasa in marriage ya obano any okuno and tenacity. They should deal with the issue because a bit me abase and I think say yeah my kind where this person is coming from is different from this person, and so the issue has to do with sitting down and there's nothing wrong in marriage say oba and abema ebe taking initiative, because I remember one time I said blessed are the peacemakers. In marriage, even sometimes if you think say you are right to cry no, you can take the initiative. Don't sit down for the other partner to say many about me so the man who said they may you're wrong and this misro me babe patcho. No, we don't do that. But producer, ningina a center around Sadia making. Producer, ye musa ye who say ye share the needs. Oh, man for the ura wim. Producer, a ho and a man for your genuine and a man for your sincere. Needs a pushy a man for more. In fact, if you are telling me say you are married without meeting a needer, producer, you are a liar.
Okay.
We don't marry for marriage. Why must we be in a relationship if not to fulfill a need? Producer, yen tokwa bebrebe no efa yen to me manage enema ye hwehwe no, because to me manage yourself enema hwehwe no e mane easy. And now the issue has to do with adwene ben ni nipa ne di wura aware need ben and no person aware no fulfillment. Producer, say for example, ebia wura aware mu. Producer, let me tell you something, and it's happening in Ghana, not even Ghana, and other places. Asofo aware. In fact, a year ne do baby aya na nipa, so let me put it that way. Efe osofo e pretty na yere to nwom. Who is a big notion? But producer, you would have said two different ministries altogether. Producer, Obi Waha, producer, producer, I don't say I don't comment to be about this already.
Comment. Okay, but mommy read the comments. Yeah, mommy Jane. Also, Ghanaian men don't know how to say let's discuss a problem. And mommy, okay, so I respond. I said, ma, please, some of them. Yeah, mommy Rebecca. Hey, a man would never accept women suggesting things to them. And then they say, hey, true.
Oh, okay. Producer said, you started from yeah, mommy Jane, the Noah.
Yeah.
Unim say, with your mama, I'm sorry. So if you say Ghanaian men, there's a preconceived idea, notion out there. And I would say a hasty conclusion. The fact is, be a one Ghana name, and you know, because we don't have statistics to support, we don't have such a figure.
That but I think say yes, I can't be our woman so. But I want in our first name. Oh, okay, but yeah, mommy Vivian and a friend. But question and answer contribution are there by your papa crowd.
I think that may after I look at that, make my may really come from one phenomenon. We don't respect other person's opinion, and that's the biggest problem. Maybe I hear the papa person there. When situation like this happens, what do we do?
That but
producer, my question now. Maybe son say not you, but you say producer. Over baby example from there. I heard then jata, tiger, cobra, crocodile. Onye nipa obewe no nipa ye na duane. And so nipa timi manage no be any friend. Because producer, the whole thing in any say in relationship, there's nothing. Oh, producer, that's the whole thing. Me can't be betrayed now one fa. Me subject says be betrayed now one fa. Producer, in marriage relationship, it's not about suggesting. That's a problem. It means, are we saying, say, what problem be? And I was suggesting, Nema. And yeah, more and a more problem. And so maybe where you are coming from, that's the whole thing. For you, you think that there's a problem and this is the solution. But in marriage relationship, we don't do that. We work as a team. And the first, you don't suggest. Because producer, it's like when you're very careful. If you have a vision, the company must own the vision as a manager. And yes, sir, a vision, people will not support. And so now in marriage, when we identify something, we work as a team. And so it's nothing like me way and I may suggest and I can be better what won't and I can be better what won't fa. No. Producer say our real do sir. And now our real already know there's a problem. Oh, because you answer na warrior nuru ha a obeka say obema no ana oba no me ka bibi hire no me suggest bibi a won fa no producer na bibi di kan koso answer. Yen go back to abra producer na aware for no omo twempana. Ah, oka so na fam kra na wona. Producer, there are certain things there's a hey producer, I'm sorry, I have the next 2 minutes I have to leave. I just realized I have to go to the prayer line.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Producer, the me person here and say, producer, no one, I told you, nobody wants to be managed by you. I'm talking about general idea.
Yeah.
And to producer, at any time, because my soldier say no, I will be no. One year very clear, but now you're in position. You're in position. Producer, we reason together. And producer, don't forget, we contribute. It's about contribution.
Yeah.
It's about contribution. And see, I am contributing to somebody's life, and I'm expressing joy. And to producer, I did my person you're doing any akuma baswan and say, in marriage, producer, na baby is starting. Bear mana woko warren, obana woko warren, producer. And man who needs to know and take it hold. You went into the marriage because you want to fulfill a need. And to producer, a binum take it time. Eh, who is a nipana meko warren on. Or no one can otimi managing. Producer, look at this. It's not easy for you to manage. It's so easy to manage. Producer, I see you laughing. Producer, I have also be sounding apple, so I'm going, but you are laughing.
Oh, Debbie. Adia na ka me person me can I am a BJ that can say some topic we know. As next week, yes, team bium. As repeat. Now it me a dig ye because between we say so we managing ourselves na kasano. And now worry munko. I think say in life we cry no. See it me manage your life ye be mu no ebetimi ebeboayen. Enti I think say ye bibia ye maame e de baaye. And when they midi twam say ubetimi beko because e den ye betoa so. Enti e next say person will conclude. Ye maame Matilda Coleman no say I know a young couple here. The lady has a child with a man. Okay, it was Mother's and like it was a Mother's Day. And the wife asked him, today is Mother's Day. Please wish me. The man said, "Are you my mom?" Look at this. Would the lady be happy? Hey, she would trigger.
No, producer. Any question or trigger. If you ask of mommy will tell you. We are talking about Mother's Day. Nyamia dom or ma ne ma and wishing Mother's Day. But that's why there are certain things in new question here and yet. We are not talking about wife's or husband's day. Mother's Day. My wife is not my mother. She is not my mother. She's intimate the Corinthia. Say manage your ye. Na say Mother's Day. Na wukunu. I will show her you must be mad. Producer, as for this year, with the Mr. Mammy. Adabraka, with the
I know, Reverend, I know, sir, open, but who said a do baby? You move your honor, your response. No. Also, walk as I said, 70 people who cry, you bet me the idea as yourself.
I had a producer, science producer, yes, yet, yes, na and yet producer, tea, or couldn't yere. And yes, I near my man for creating and the wood yasino, and was a gina so at the entertainer. Assume he said your wife's day. Must I wait for the wife's day? No.
Yeah,
No. There's something so okay. Back home in Ghana, Tetenoa, na ye papa no moji koko sika. Edu baby na na koko sika ni no. I'm not man for ntiase. Obetwenya. Oh, na ye na no mo say nti omo ye bibi. Onisi koko bre no. Edu na wate koko e na onye sika. Nti afeso a wate no koko sika no atonto mama ne maame. Wouldn't say sorry harvest or any man because she December and Sabre no. As is unfortunate. One Bible Yanti Coco December, Yanti Coco idea, and so still the producer we are talking about mindset the other day.
yeah.
And when you come to America, yeah, Coco season is saying apply your family tax. Now no credit to me to Coco Boca. Oh, but you are talking about mindset because producer American say ye better na hosa. Wouldn't say ye na nanu flew one a ye bet to us one. Obi wo wa enye Coco sika. Ena onye sika onye bosom adwuma enti ade na wo se wo twen ansa na bosom wato atade na wato ntoma. I remember Ghana me the church no baby papa ba ko to so for no krepa na waka no enti mama me sere say ye betwen ya na Mother's Day aba na ma wish you say Mother's Day then enti ma okay you know ma wish you enti you are offended. No yeni akasa within ye no yen creating yema. And two, I'm saying, sir, yet my timia shy in a cacra, my wound say, Yemiano Cassa. I'm not saying see in any bako, but we reason together. You don't suggest there's an issue with sit down around table and we discuss and you bring your contribution, my contribution, and out of that we take decision. I wish for me pancho me be na me time na pa ho be I have to be on the my prayer line. Intimisremo. Producer, when you select you for omomom paye next 2 weeks, not Lent twem. Lent twem every Thursday biano. We'll have fun for time and you learn you will credit be bishop. Says a producer, you bet my twice a week and 3 times in a week. It is so more. Senyamia dom na se Lent twemu pa. Yanumo be share be brave. Yadamasi be brave among fan chame.
Imagine a year ashafo any etiefo nyina ane munacha say yede asada kese ama ya papa say unya amre na
I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share.